Been a couple so far.
Dryden says hi. Hi, Dryden.
What's up, Dryden? How are you? So, has everybody read any good news in the last 24 hours?
News? Is there news?
Not really. Nothing important. Just something that has to do with boiling water.
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you get when you boil water for 7 straight days? That was my really brilliant joke to open the Steam release date post yesterday.
You get a house fire because your pot burned dry.
Yeah, your pot burned dry and then caught on fire and melted and burned your house down. Or you get a release date for Steam. Oh, who sees that? Yep, we are playing the official Steam beta build this evening.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're all super excited.
You have 0 friends.
Yeah, so I actually only have like 5 on Steam. But the reason why it's showing 0 entirely right now is because I guess Steam is offline, or at least it is for me. I couldn't log on. So I'm in offline mode for Steam, which thankfully works just fine. Otherwise, we would have had a problem doing the stream this evening. So
there you go.
All right.
You can play offline. Confirmed.
All right, so you can give it maybe another minute before we get going. But for those of you who don't know, we did actually put a call out for what we should play this week on the forum. And so, and the reason for that is because we have a special guest who I'm going to have introduce himself in just a moment. But we're going to try and see how quickly we can get beaten down. Is that what we're going to try and do tonight, guys?
I think it's how quickly we can win.
How quickly we can win.
Perfect.
Hey, Silverleaf, welcome. Always good to see you. I always like to give it a few minutes because I know that like the second I hit that stream button, it pings everybody who has who follows us on Steam, and it says, "Hey, so and so is streaming live. If you want to check in." And I always want to give them a few minutes to like show up and hang out. It's 8:03.
On Twitch, you mean?
Yes. What did I say?
You said on Steam.
I got Steam on the brain. What do you want me to say? That's all I think.
Oh, the
about.
automatic tweet didn't go out for some reason.
Oh,
that
no?
like usually like when you say I'm streaming, like a tweet happens, but that didn't happen.
Oh, that's not good.
All right, well, we can probably get going though.
We can. So welcome everybody once again to the Sentinels live stream. I'm Jeremy from Handelabra. Joining me this evening are John. Say hi, John.
Hello.
John is also from Handelabra, and we actually have a greater than gamer in the house this evening. Craig, the illustrious community manager from Greater Than Games, is joining us tonight. Hi, Craig.
Hey, everybody.
If you've ever been to a PAX, well, maybe not a PAX. I don't think you've been to as many PAXs, but you've definitely been to Gen Cons.
I was just at PAX East last year. That's the only PAX I've been to. But
you've been at
every
Gen
Con.
Yeah, every Gen Con. You've met him. He's usually in a kilt, hanging around at the booth. He was actually one of my influences in finally pulling the trigger and buying myself a Utila kilt when I was at PAX Prime last year. I'm very excited to have that. My wife looked at me cross-eyed when I came home with it, but I don't care. I'm excited.
Or if you've ever been in the Greater Than Games forums,
yes,
you probably have met him there.
So yes, for those who are joining, I know I've seen at least a couple people just log in just this second. You might not have noticed that the build we are playing tonight is in fact the official current Steam beta build, as evidenced by the fact that I can bring up the cool little Steam interface there. So you can see that we are progressing at warp speed ahead towards our release date this coming Monday. Steam, we will be on you in 6 days now. December 22nd is the date. If you are hoping to have a fun Sentinels flavored Christmas, we are going to be there for you. If you have any friends who maybe at the last minute you need a digital stocking stuffer, Sentinels makes a great holiday gift too. All right, so John, you were the one who set up the, hey, go to the forum and tell us what to do. So you want to talk about what we're going to maybe be trying to do challenge-wise this evening?
Yeah, so there wasn't a consensus on the heroes, but there was on the villain and the environment. Most people are suggesting advanced Grand Warlord Voss in Megalopolis. And let's see, we had a few people suggest things. I think bunker was a common choice. Bunker was, so Andy Aronson made a suggestion based on the Statistics Project, which is a project that some fans have put together looking at success rates of things. And he suggested Bunker, Tempest, and Fanatic, which sounds to me like a pretty tough challenge. Even though Tempest and Voss are nemesis. And there's a bug there, yeah.
That's why it's next Monday and not this past Monday.
I was trying to track that down today. It's a weird one. So Tempest, his damage can actually get nullified by the guards pretty easily. So
yeah, interesting. All right, so
and if you look at Advanced Voss's rule, as P. Watson pointed out in the forums, Advanced Voss reduces hero damage by 1, which basically makes Tempest default power useless, and Fanatics too.
Yeah, that's the problem with Fanatics. Like, I love Fanatics' default power when, like, Legacy's in play, because you get, like, and especially at, like, Insula Primalis, you get, like, 2 Obsidian Fields, a Galvanize, and a, what's his, Luminous Leadership? No, what's his one that boosts another card so he can get boost 2? Then that becomes a 10 damage card, but, like, with someone who's going to nullify it by 1, that's not going to work out so well.
I'm just banking on close quarters combat.
According to the chat room, we're going to call you Cray-G now.
Cray-G.
That's the English way. Cray-G.
That's apparently how they pronounce it in Britain.
Zealous Offense, yes.
Don't call me Zealous Offense.
All right, so...
Don't call me Cray-G.
Yeah, so the easy way to sort of fix this for ourselves would be to switch this bunker to GI bunker.
That's too easy.
That would make it way too easy, so...
I think we should try to play Zealous Offense as much as possible. I think we should do this. Who wants to play which character?
You guys figure it out, and I'll take whoever's left.
Cray-G as the guest of honor.
I'll happily take Fanatic.
Okay. Oh, we could also call you C-Rag.
No C-Rag. No, that's worse. That's way worse.
Get rid of the C word. I'll leave when I'm good and ready. All right, so who are you going to be, John? Bunker or Tempest?
I will take Bunker.
All right, so I will be Tempest.
Bunky, as I call him.
Actually, I did not do my official
official
opening spiel, so let me do that real quick.
Sure.
Welcome, everybody, to the Handelabra live stream of Sentinels of the Multiverse. I got to put on my radio voice. The goal of these streams is to show you how to play the game and cover some strategy that can help you win. The game includes a tutorial that covers the basics, but we will do our best to explain exactly what we're doing when we do it. Depending how long it takes for us to win or lose, we may play more than one full game in a session, and we expect that sessions last about an hour and a half. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iPad and Android tablets, but PC and Mac are coming soon. How soon? 6 days soon, that's right. I've even got it written in my script. Please visit our Greenlight page. You don't need to visit our Greenlight page because we've been greenlit, and we are going to be there in just under a week. During this stream, we are playing, as I've said several times now, the official sort of current beta version of the Steam, which you'll notice looks quite a bit like the version we've played on here every week because we've mostly been playing on pre-release builds for Mac because that's where the streaming software works the best. So that's what we've been doing anyway. All right, so that's that.
I think we should put Tempest first, because he's a nemesis of Voss. And this is something you can see in the game if you get nemesis against each other.
So I'm Jeremy. I'll be playing Tempest. John will be taking control of Bunker, and Craig will be bringing up the rear with Fanatic. We are playing against Advanced Grand Warlord Voss in the city of Megalopolis.
And we are going to totally win.
Oh, yeah. We've got this. This is cake.
We're going to use Funny Bunny to our advantage.
The puny being who escaped me on Vognild Prime, ready for your shackles? You shall not refuse this planet the way you did my home. That's not what Tempest sounds like. What am I doing?
Now he's going to sound like that to me forever.
Tempest sounds an awful lot like Navi.
Yeah, he probably sounds more like...
Oh my god, Gene Boundguard first thing.
I hope we get a second
perfect.
Gene Boundguard. That would be awesome.
Someone says sound cut out. We'll see if anyone else mentions that. Oh, great. And Tamar.
Oh, yeah.
So we're basically not going to do any damage, right? Is that what I'm seeing?
Oh, I got chain lightning.
That's a
not
good
bad.
start.
Yeah, I got 2
And
chain
localized
lightnings.
hurricane. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm Bunker. I always think I'm Tempest because I'm shocking.
Yeah, I feel
And
like I should probably do chain lightning. Should I do chain
So
lightning?
let's see what
first?
else let's see what the rest of us have.
All right, so real quick, so it looks like Tempest is starting with an Aquatic Correspondence, which is sort of a good I'm out of cards, help me card. I got 2 chain lightnings, which is 4, 3, and 2 across a bunch of different targets. And I got a Localized Hurricane, which is probably my favorite card of his, because it increases damage, yes, but it does a crazy amount of damage, and it also draws 2 cards every time you use it, which is awesome. All right, Bunker. What do we got for Bunker? We've got an Adhesive Foam Grenade, so that stops environment cards. We've got Ammo Drop, which whenever a villain card is destroyed, you get to draw a card, even if a mode card says you can't. We've got a maintenance unit for healing, and Recharge Mode. One of Bunker's modes. And then let's see what we got for Fanatic. We've got Absolution, the wonderful sword that can deal 3 damage.
No end of days. That's too bad.
We've got a Chastise, which is sort of a kind of like a telekinetic cocoon, just sort of wraps everybody and they can't do anything. And then we got Sacrosanct Martyr, another one of my absolute favorite cards, as long as there are some boosters in play. And Sanctifying Strike, which is a pretty good general purpose card. All right. So I think, let's see, if I use Chain Lightning,
You can do 1 damage to 1 target.
yeah.
That is the best you can do on your turn.
That's right. I forgot that Advanced Voss already has an extra 1 as well. So we've got 3 damage reduction happening. Which means we got to do at least 4 to get anything done.
You could get more cards and hopefully
Yeah.
get bigger. I don't know.
Well, would you get
one damage-
Localized Hurricane out, use it, and fizzle, but then get 2 cards, or would you use Aquatic Correspondence?
I mean, I would rather... Aquatic Correspondence doesn't cause you to get more damage dealt to you.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
I mean, doing a damage to one of the guard is good, but it's also... I don't know if we can finish him off or anything.
Yeah. All right, so we filled up, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this power instead of skipping, just so you can see it not do anything. So Tempest Squall does 1 projectile damage to everything, but you'll notice that he can't do projectile damage to anything because we've got Grand Warlord Voss -1, Genebound Guard -1, Field Lieutenant Tamar -1. So confirm. Calculating. Yeah, so nothing's happening. All so boring. Oh, but I got a Genebound Shackles, which will come in handy later.
That'll be handy.
All right, Bunker, what do you got for me?
Oh, Bunker has such great options right now. I'm looking at recharge mode because there's nothing like. I mean, I could use a Adhesive Foam Grenade, but it's not actually going to do anything for me. I guess. I mean, it'll stop the environment, but it's not gonna. I don't know.
Well,
What do you guys
honestly,
think?
if we got a close quarters combat, that would actually help us right now. So I don't think adhesive grenades
That's true.
good.
We could get something though, like hostage situation or whatever.
That's true.
I'm gonna go with recharge mode. Say some damage, draw some cards. It doesn't let me draw any more cards on this turn than I normally would, but yay! Flak cannon. Yay, turret mode. All right, I have an idea of what I'm gonna do now.
All right, Fanatic, what do you got for me?
I'm thinking that Sacrosanct Martyr is probably about the only thing that would actually do anything or really even set me up to do anything good.
Yes, Fanta Skippy points out you can do 4 damage to yourself to do a villain target 1 damage. It's a good trade.
It's either that or get out Absolution and be happy with my 1 HP that I get back.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's early to worry about Fanatic's HP. I'm always trying to get...
Oh, she needs to be low in HP.
we do have to start chipping away at that guard to get anywhere, so...
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and put out Sacrosanct Martyr? And I'll probably just go ahead and use it and get him down to 2? Yeah, sure. Why not? All out.
Go Fanatic. First
There we go.
blood.
Hey, I have done
Yes.
something.
Well done. And you get an embolden.
Ooh.
That could be useful if we can get, like, if Bunker can get out a couple damage dealers. And we
Yeah.
get a cramp quarters combat.
Oh, good. Now we
See,
can
that's
actually start hitting them.
It's exactly what I was hoping for, see?
Provided we make it
And this,
through.
oh, great. Frost
damage
Hound
dealing.
is going to beat us all up.
Alright, who's got the highest HP here?
I think it doesn't really matter. Pick whichever you want.
They can both heal. I mean,
Yeah, we're both gonna take a ton of damage.
Yeah.
So all of it's in here. So the other guy hits the other highest, right? So it didn't matter. And then here we all get hit for.
too much.
It's good. It's good.
We got this.
It's all right. That's all right. I want to take damage at this stage of the game.
All right. So now you have some options there, Jeremy. You have a lot of cards.
I do have a lot of cards. Alright. Yeah, that's not going to
That
help me.
chain lightning would do 5 on the first one. You'd be able to kill the guard and then actually do more damage.
Yeah.
You actually get some use out of the other damages
Yeah, so let's do that. So we'll go ahead
because
and
of the cramp quarters.
get rid of that Gene-bound guard.
Perfect.
See, look, now we're winning. Victory is in sight.
Yes, we
Yes.
have taken down one thing. We are winning.
Alright, so I'm going to be doing another 2 damage. I assume we want to start doing that to the
I-
Field Lieutenant.
Yeah, I would focus on
Yeah, we
Tamar.
need to get rid of Tamar.
Yeah. And then the final piece, is that going to deal 1 damage, right? Yeah. I want to do it to one of the ones that's going to do something to everybody. So that's going to be just the Frost Hound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if a spaceship comes out during cramp quarters combat, does that mean it's like in the alley, like crushing everything? Is that
That's
I
not
think
too
that
deeply
you,
about it.
you still
I think
can't
that we're
punch
actually fighting on the spaceship at that point.
within the
Yeah.
and 0 damage. Yeah.
I should have just skipped my power, but I
Yeah.
can't not use a power if it's available for some reason. It's a failing.
Well, if you want to draw an extra card, sometimes if you didn't play.
Are we just
All right.
drawing it?
Yes. It saved me some damage. That was good. Okay, so I think Flat Cannon is the right answer for right now.
How often is Flat Cannon not the right answer, I guess is my question.
And I'm going to hit
Not
the
very
Field Lieutenant Tamar for a damage.
Yes.
And then Fanatic could probably take him out if we want to do that.
That
Or
is-
2 damage.
Huzzah.
Oh, right, because we got rid of the guard.
We got rid of the guard, yep.
So yeah, so he's easy cheesy.
All right, so your new card that came out was Embolden. Let's take a look at that. Play a card next to a hero character card. That player may use an additional power during their power phase. At the end of the hero's turn, Fanatic may deal them 2 radiant damage. If they take no damage, destroy that card. So at this point, I don't know that there's much use for it because I don't think anybody really has a ton of extra power out that we would really want to be using.
Yeah. My instinct is to go with Absolution just to get that extra power out, that extra
Yeah.
non-harmful damage dealing power out there. Yeah, I think that's probably the best bet. It also gives me a few different damage options since Voss's
Yeah.
minions like to block certain types of damage. Yeah, and I might as well go ahead and use it and take out Tamar.
And
Fire,
no matter what
melee,
you
or
choose,
radiant?
it will become melee.
Yeah, let's go with Radiant just so it can become melee.
Yeah. The Radiant,
Always radiant.
Yeah, the Radiant is always the right answer.
Actually, I always use Infernal because there's no cards that naturally deal Infernal whenever I have a choice in Enhanced Edition.
Right.
I'm totally the same way.
Special.
Twist the Ether always becomes Infernal.
Yeah. All right. Plummeting Monorail. Well, that's going to hit. I guess you could chastise that potentially. Oh, great. More minions.
I don't know that chastising that's the best use of a card play.
All right,
That's true,
so
yeah.
between Bunker and Fanatic,
So one of us is going to hit from 3 from him, 3, and one of them is going to hit from 3 for the other, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
I guess it's 2 for the other, so...
That's all right. I
You wanna
gained
be lower.
damage back. Yeah, absolutely. Wrathful. I'm just hoping for a Wrathful Retribution.
you always got to hope for Wrath of Retribution. All right, so let's talk about Plummeting Monorail real quick. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals the 2 targets with the highest HP 5 melee damage each. So oftentimes this can be useful if it's early in the game because you've got a villain usually with pretty high hit points. The problem here is, of course, that Voss gets lowered, damage reduction based on the number of minions he has out. So until we can get those minions way down, that Plummeting Monorail is basically just going to sit there thrashing away at him, not doing much. So you guys might notice there's a little bit of a scroll bar down here now. Oh, yeah, look at that. So steamy.
Looks so good.
All right, so speaking of
So do we
that,
want to try to get rid of the monorail, or do we want to let it hit one of us? It's going to hit Tempest right now.
Yeah.
I think you have the highest with 18, or does what does Fanatic have?
18, 17, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got another Chain Lightning, and the only damage reduction happening right now is...
Well, your Chain Lightning can get rid of all of those minions, except the Shock Infantry,
Right.
because he's immune. So we can kill all the minions, so he won't have any damage reduction.
All right.
Actually, yeah, you could kill the Firesworn and the Frosthound and then do 2 damage to something else if you want.
And that
that's
might
just
as well be to the monorail.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get rid
And
of
then
the Frost.
between Bunker and Fanatic, we can take out the other guy so that at least the monorail will hit him for 5. And then you get to do 1 damage because the Voss is advanced.
Yeah, so this is another one of those things where just to put on the teaching hat for 2 seconds. This is the difference between where the order of operations is really important. Like Voss's card could say reduces the damage heroes do to villain targets, or it could say increases what have you. But what it actually says is reduces the damage that heroes do. So it's damage that they do to anything. So like if it was so like one of the ones that could have been actually an interesting thing here would be with Absolute Zero. If we tried to do Absolute Zero with all of his redirecting of damage he does to himself, if that's all reduced by 1, he would basically be sort of impotent.
Mm-hmm.
And then, once again...
Just don't use it.
I can't not use it. I can't.
I guess if there are no minions, it will do a damage to Voss. So
Yeah.
the turn that you don't use it is the one where you're going to forget that. Okay, Bunker. So I could go right into turret mode, which isn't awesome because I only have 1 power to use. But I get to do more damage. I don't know if that's a good idea though.
I'm leaning toward ammo drop for you. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's not a
I
bad
was leaning
idea.
towards having ammo drop out there instead of the recharge mode he did earlier, because we just killed like 6...
Well, I mean, it was not clear we were going to get anyone
True.
dead
Very true.
very soon. I wanted to have more cards immediately, so let's go for, and then the damage reduction helped too. So yeah, ammo drop I think is a good idea because we'll probably get rid of that infantry maintenance unit. I don't think so.
no.
All right, black cannon to the shock infantry. Unless Fanatic has a way to one-shot him, but I don't think that's probably available.
No. With Sacrosanct Martyr, but
Yeah.
I don't know that this is the best time for that.
All right, you're up.
Well, Smite the Transgressor came out last turn. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at that?
Fanatic deals 1 target 2 melee damage. You may use an additional power this turn.
That's pretty solid.
Yes, it is. It would allow me to take out the shock infantry, and I could still use both of my powers to do other awesome things.
So am I smiting?
Yes, let's smite.
Boom. So smiting the shock infantry, and
Yeah.
then what next?
Well, then I have 2 powers to use. I've got, well, I guess my main, I've got Sacrosanct Martyr that I could use to do some damage to that monorail. And actually, do you want me to focus on the monorail? Because I can do that.
I mean, we're not going to get rid of it this turn, but I
No.
guess we want to try to get rid of it for next turn. Is the question. By the time next turn comes around, we might not be the second highest.
There is that.
There is that.
Especially, yeah.
Which isn't actually a great thing, but, you know.
Yeah, let's, yeah.
Did Tempest draw anything like Flash Flood on his turn? I didn't see what he drew.
Tempest dealt or drew Reclaim from the Deep, I think.
No.
Oh. Yeah, so we don't have a way to get rid of it straight off.
Yeah. I still think that probably the best options are to focus some damage on that monorail. Unless you want me hitting Voss directly.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to flip over on his turn and start punching us too.
Yeah.
But we're going to get... And that's the thing. So it looks
He's
like
going to take...
We're going to get minions out because we got, I mean, we have to assume we're going to get minions out.
Well, what does he do on his flip side? Let's take a look. Because it's advanced, there's some extra business too. Actually, we do more damage on the other side. We don't have that damage reduction. But he plays an extra card.
Mm-hmm.
So he plays an extra card, and so if the first card that comes out is a minion, where he's going to play an extra card from the Quark Drive Translocator, and then an additional card from Advanced Rules. So he's probably going to play 3 cards next turn.
Yeah, why don't we just go ahead? Yeah, I think focusing fire on Voss is probably the best option, honestly, at this point.
All right, so what do you think? Absolution?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be 2 powers. I'm going to get 2 powers, so...
Radiant?
Radiant,
Fire?
of course.
Of course,
Radiant.
always Radiant.
We knocked him down to 88. So your base power won't do any damage.
Yeah,
so you have to get yourself to do damage.
And, yeah, let's do some Sacrosanct Martyr. I don't think I'm going to do... yeah, sure, why not? Go all out.
Do 3 damage.
No, we're going all out.
No, but like you only do 4 and then it reduces again.
That's
Yeah,
all
so
right.
it's the opposite of the absolute 0 boosted by legacy effect. Oh, and good. You got Aegis of Resurrection, so no problem.
And extra.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so first target
these
to deal
things are
damage.
happening.
Yeah, we'll deal the damage to Voss first because screw him. And there we go. Dealt some damage to me, Tempest, and now we've got an impending casualty.
Yes, someone discard a card.
Yeah. So who wants to? I think I've probably got stuff I can get rid of, no problem.
Yeah, you have a lot of cards.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and do something. So let's see, Tempest, and I'll get rid of.
Definitely keep cleansing downpour because
Yeah.
we're gonna need that.
I'm gonna do Reclaim from the Deep. That's not a card I ever play. All right, so here we go. Play a minion. Oh, it's a device. Another Quark Drive Translocator.
Oh, good. Except now maybe he'll
play a minion. And there it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the villain turns that are all. It's gonna do its thing. So yeah, here it doesn't matter. You get to pick which Quark Drive goes first.
Oh boy.
This may be a quick game, y'all.
Yeah, we just need to continue to wipe the board and then get forced deployment, and then.
See, now we're not the second highest anymore. After this Psyweaver hits us.
That's comforting. It's very, very comforting.
Oh, Tempest, you're not looking good there, buddy.
So now the monorail is our friend. So don't hit it. All right. So yes, everyone except Bunker is having some battle damage show up.
Yeah. So
now we don't have the -1 damage right now.
true. And that's neat and all, but
I mean, Look on the bright side here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get Cleansing Downpour out and use it.
Oh no, then the monorail's gonna hit us.
I'm sorry, but like, what else am I supposed to do?
I don't know. You could hit them all for 2 damage each. That's what I would do.
All right, you've convinced.
I mean,
me.
you can use Cleansing Downpour. I mean, if you hit everyone for 2, then we also won't be the highest. So.
Oh yeah,
But I feel
good
like
point.
that's.
Oh well.
Yeah, this is progress in killing things.
All right.
I would like to point out that I play Reclaim from the Deep in situations that make sense.
As do I.
I don't never play it. Jeremy never plays it, but
Because
I
it
think
doesn't
you
deal
should.
damage.
That's exactly
It
right.
doesn't deal damage. That's true.
And honestly, like I've done it. Like here's my problem with Reclaim from the Deep. Just to talk strategy for a minute. Like it's one of those cards. Here, let's bring it up so we can actually read it. So come in here, get the Reclaim from the Deep. Each player may take a card from their trash and put it on the top of their hero deck. So for me, a lot of times I have one character that wants to do that, maybe 2, but it's almost never everybody. And so I always end up like second guessing myself about like, okay, well, I have the opportunity to take something from the trash. I should, even if it ends up not being the best play, because I'm not a very strategic thinker.
If you have a way to do that, and the next person or that someone can get the other player to draw a card, then you can have cards like not Throat Jab, but other ongoing cards that like Takedown and so on, stay in the game, or Ground Pound, basically stay in the game for the entire game. If you can keep playing that card, like it's super good.
All right, well, school me. You keep. That's why we're playing. Learn some strategy.
Yeah. So if you can combine it, especially with a way to have someone else draw a card, it's super good. Okay, Bunker. So someone pointed out that maintenance unit and flat cannon is a good combo. I agree with that. I wish I had a Gatling gun. I like that. And a grenade launcher. I wish I had more things. Why don't I have more?
Everything. Just need everything.
I need all the things.
Do we have a way to deal 1 damage to everything? Because that would be awesome with those guys. Probably not.
No.
I guess, well, you can do bits of damage, but so we might just have to sort of pick at these guys. Yeah, I'll go for maintenance unit, and if I survive till the next turn, I'll go into turret mode.
All right, flat
And
cannon.
I will use flat cannon. It's kind of a waste of damage, but
Monorail
we need to kill.
or Quark Drive. Like, what are you thinking?
Neither. The
Okay.
psychic guy, the Psy Weaver.
All right.
Like he's gonna do 2 damage to everyone. That's not the one I
That's
said.
not the one.
That-
Shoot,
yeah.
hang on. This is why we have the rewind thing, because when somebody is driving who doesn't know what he's doing, it's good. It's not like I played the game ever. All right, so Psy Weaver, that's the guy we want to get rid of. There we go.
Bunker is gonna get hit by the monorail, but he can take it, and he gets to draw a card because he killed the thing.
All right, Fanatic, what do you got for me?
Oh,
You wanna
am
get
I
that
gonna
Aegis out?
am I gonna survive a turn?
I think he'll survive. Maybe.
Yeah.
Especially if we can kill the. Oh man, I don't know. 2 quirk drives. Yeah, this is going to be terrible if bad guys come out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Embolden Fanatic, and then I can heal and do damage because I'll get out my Cleansing Downpour next turn. That's one option, says the guy who's
Embolden
playing Tempest.
I mean, you can embolden yourself.
True.
yeah.
I'm saying like the Embolden Tempest option means I can do damage but also heal everybody, which could be useful.
My options are get out my Aegis in case I die, which is likely. I could still chastise the monorail. which isn't a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
Sanctifying Strike is out for this turn, I think. Unless
You don't
we
want to
want
use it. I mean, you could, if you want. If you want, I mean, are we going to take out those minions? Or are we going to leave them?
Oh, that's right. I'm not taking a damage reduction.
Great.
I mean that is also an option. So basically, every single card I have is an option.
Yeah, I prefer this side of Voss generally, especially with the damage reduction on the other side.
Definitely. Well, and that's the thing. Like, if we don't get rid of those guys, he's going to flip back, right? 2 or more minions.
You
in
have
play.
to get rid of one of them.
Yeah,
All right.
You have to get rid of one of them.
Well, yeah, I think Sanctifying Strike's probably a good bet because that'll also get Bunker another card.
And you another card.
That's true.
All
And
right, so you want to do the shock infantry or this G-bound soldier?
Shock Infantry. It does more damage.
And then Bunker gets a card. Decommissioned hardware.
Ooh, there's my End of Days.
End of Days.
This is not a bad time for that.
Things could be looking up for our intrepid heroes. All right,
Just
so
as I'm going to turret mode, oh well.
we don't have to
playing
use
some
it, but
horrible
we just
cards.
know that we have it.
No, it's true. And then you have it.
And then you have it.
So here's the
you've got a
question.
Power.
Yes, I still have a power to use. Yeah, should I start hitting one of those Quark Drive translocators? I think that's.
Well, are we planning to use End of Days? Because if so, then it's not.
Oh, I should just hit Voss. Yeah,
Or the soldier.
Yeah, remember, like, those core...
it's
If,
true.
like, Voss is going to play at least 2 cards. If one of them is a minion, he's going to play 3.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
It'll
get.
be 4 if it's
Yeah.
a minion.
Because there's
right,
two
yeah,
of
right,
those.
yes, right.
Well, I'm not going to destroy one. So honestly, if I'm not going to destroy one, I might as well not hit it. Yeah, the soldier's probably the best option.
Yeah, that's damage we're going to take if we don't get rid of it. So
Yeah. All right, smite him with Radiant.
I believe you mean absolve him.
if we use End of Days, the Bunker's going to have so many cards.
Yeah.
All right, you got all your modes. You can. You
Good.
have all
I'm just
sorts
going to
of
hide
options.
and recharge. I'm going to put armor in recharge mode, and then you guys can do whatever you want.
You get that for
Alright.
one turn until I play End of Days.
All right, who wants to take the damage?
Me.
Fanatic or Bunker? Okay.
Me.
Don't die.
I'll do my best.
No, definitely. Oh yeah. Oh, it's choosing the order. I was like, no, wait.
Yeah, I don't want to get hit twice.
Yeah. Oh, Bunker can discard a card unless you want to.
Yeah,
tempt
no,
it.
that's fine. What do you want to get rid of? One of those Omni Cannons?
Yeah, if there's 2 Omni Cannons, just get rid of one. So putting Omni Cannon under Omni Cannon is the best.
Okay, we got a Frost Hound.
All right, here we go. Frost Hound, and then
Should it
2
be
more
this
card
one?
plays.
Or should it be this one? Which one
The
should go
second one.
first? I don't know.
The
First
second.
one, second. Okay, there you go.
You choose from me anyway.
And we got a forced deployment in play.
Perfect.
Yeah, End of Days, and then
Hey,
Forced
yeah.
Deployment.
End
Silver
of Days is
got-
going to be great.
Oh, and here...
And we got the ship.
The ship is going to put out more minions.
Oh, perfect.
Bunker is going to have like 20 cards in his hand. If we survive this. I think we might survive it.
I don't know if I'm going to survive to play that End of Days.
Oh,
It's okay. They're all going to
I
get
know,
End of Days.
Yeah.
End of Dazed. I like that expression.
Yes, I survived.
All right, so.
All right. I would definitely say, well, so the thing is, Cleansing Downpour, we could get hit points, but then it goes away. But
gonna go
those
away.
hit points are sure nice.
Sitting at
I
2
don't
hit
know.
points, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah, no, we're doing it. I wanna get us a little bit more girded for what's about to come. So.
Gird thine loins,
Exactly.
Sentinels.
Oh, and now I've got a flash flood.
Well,
Oh well.
maybe something else bad will happen.
Well, we can
No.
only hope.
Okay, so we're gonna be, so I'm not gonna put anything that I want to keep. So I could adhesive foam grenade is not a bad call. To keep the environment, because does the environment end of days goes at the start of the environment turn, or is it the end of the environment turn?
At the start of the environment turn.
Yeah, so we could keep the environment from doing something awful after that.
I endorse this.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's really a better move if we're going end of days. So
All right.
let's do that. Adhesive foam grenade. And then maintenance unit.
See, if
Selfish.
Voss
So
is paying attention,
I could draw a card.
if Voss was paying attention right now on the battlefield, he'd be like, "Why are they just turtling and healing? Something is afoot."
They're getting shawarma.
Yep.
All right, you know exactly what I'm doing here.
All right.
Skeleton.
So that is definitely one of the creepier cards in the entire game.
This is the first time we've played it on stream.
It
You
is.
should zoom it up so we can see it. A little bit.
So for those who are not aware, end of days, at the start of the environment turn, destroy all cards in play, other than this card, character cards, and relics. So what that means is, first and foremost, Absolution gets to stay out for Fanatic. If the Aegis of Resurrection was out, that would get to stay out, which would be cool for Fanatic. But everything else, everything must go.
Omnicannon's a relic, right?
Sure.
Maybe someday. Maybe once we get to the times of the final
Just write it in
wasteland.
Sharpie. Just write it in Sharpie on the screen.
All right, so damage
Is there?
to someone.
I don't know that there's any point because
Yeah, you may as well just skip.
yeah,
You can't kill anything anyways.
right.
Skip to power. Uh-oh, Jeremy.
I know, seriously.
You broke your streak.
All right, so luckily we're not going to take any damage.
Oh, yeah.
So that's good.
Except he's got so much reduction, and then the stalwart is... That's hilarious.
So we now have... now this is important, people. All right, are you paying attention? So there's all these cards are going to get destroyed by end of days, but it's really super, super important that we do this in the right order, right, John?
Yes, because we want ammo drop to stick around until the very end, and we want forced deployment to
go first.
bring out. Yeah, so why don't we talk about how forced deployment works?
Yeah,
so
talk
bring
about
that
it.
up. So this is a card that's really terrible against Voss because when it's destroyed, all the minions come back out of the trash, and that happens at the start of the turn. But if you can control when that happens, it's usually a little better. So we're going to destroy it, and then it's going to do what it says right away.
All right, so check. Yeah,
But
so
how end of yeah. So they all keep
yeah,
coming out.
so Genebound Frosthound comes out. Both Quark Drive relocators are gonna play cards. Uh-oh, we got another forced deployment.
Yeah, so this is crazy. So yeah, so more things come out.
Play
So
all
how,
the things.
how end of days works is basically destroy cards and keep destroying cards until there are no more cards. Oh my god, look at Voss's panel there.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, here's. Oh, Voss.
Go to the meanwhile and now do the other forced deployment.
Yeah.
Actually,
First.
hold on. It was brought
Oh,
up
wait.
in the chat room that it's a good idea to destroy all the minions first for Bunker to maximize his card draws.
Oh,
because-
good thinking.
He's gonna have all of his deck in his hand anyway.
So should we just let? So yeah. So why don't we do it that way? So now what we'll do is we'll go through the minions. Then we'll do the second forced deployment. And go
All
through the
right,
minions.
you do that, and you don't need to talk about it. It's gonna take a while.
All right. All right. So there we got a. Yeah. See, this is where the Omni Cannon is going to be really super, super excellent, awesome. All right. So let's.
Except you can only put 3 a turn under it.
That's true.
It is going to take forever. And we're doing this, I don't know. I mean, this is pretty awesome. This is Bunker draw
I'm
deck.
going to try and skip through it as fast as I can. So.
Actually, so interestingly, I don't think our logic, we might get to the thing where it says destroy the nth card. I think Jean-Marc only put up to the 20th in the code. Because that's you just had to put in strings for that.
There's your Gatling gun, John. You were saying
Good.
you wanted one.
I will have lots of cards to power it. So you're doing this, and then you're going to do first deployment and do it all again.
Yup. but then order becomes much less important.
Yeah.
As long as ammo drop stays till the end.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all of them.
Only there was a B-bot. Yeah, so B-bot is one of the cards that can actually stop end of days from happening. And put you in a good situation here. So here, all right, here's force deployment, putting all the cards out.
Yep. All right, so now we're going to go through them again, and I'm just going to do them right from the end.
Except save ammo drop for last.
Right.
21 cards in hand so far. Destroy the 14th card.
You guys should be talking about something interesting while I'm doing this, because otherwise
All right,
it's just...
the 16th card.
16th? Is there a
Yeah,
typo?
16th, yes.
Oh,
Oh.
the 17th. Oh,
Obviously,
Jean-Marc.
No one has reported this bug. But yeah, there you go. 17th.
Yes, they have.
So-
I just did.
Yes, exactly. So how is life at Greater Than Games? How are things going in your new job there?
Oh, it's fantastic. This is definitely where I'm meant to be.
Cool. So you guys were
It's-
busy today setting up some stuff for conventions and stuff?
Yeah, we've
There,
We're
destroy the nth card. That's where it's like, no one's going to get to this number.
This takes me to
Sorry.
the nth degree.
But yeah, we
Yeah,
were setting up some stuff for conventions today, or at least looking into setting some stuff up. Our booth's probably going to look a little different if you've seen it before. Come, PAX South is the next convention we'll be at.
Yeah, we need to have a deeper conversation about that, you and me,
Okay.
in terms of
Just let me
how
know.
that's all going to be set up, because I've got some distinct ideas for our side of the booth, and I want to make sure that they're going to jibe with what you guys are trying to do.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all the villain cards. He has 33 cards in hand. Ladies and gentlemen. It could and it could have been more. He could have probably had his entire deck in his hand if we had done it in the right order.
Yeah. That's all right.
Which I was saying to someone yesterday. We have a weekly Sentinels, and I was like, he was like, "Oh, you always have 4 cards in hand. Is there a hand limit?" I'm like, "Nope. Sometimes you have 40 in hand." If you're playing Night Mist or Bunker. I've never seen that with Bunker, like that level of craziness. Oh, and now are we like now we're dying?
Yeah, we're actually and now I'm dead. So I'm glad I got to do something fun before I died.
Good.
I broke
So,
the game.
okay.
I'm sorry, do you mean got incapacitated? No one ever dies in this game, Craig. You know that.
Right. That's exactly what I meant.
All right.
The minions die.
So, we cleared the board, and that's really neat and everything, but now we've got to see if we can't actually win.
Yeah, and do both of those guys hit the lowest? That's why that happened, right?
Yeah.
That's really, really annoying.
Yeah, immune to energy, and this one's immune to toxic. All right, and then...
That any other like combination of
Okay,
guys.
so
in
I'm
that-
just gonna do what makes
Flash
the
flood,
most sense
right?
in this. No, I'm gonna... Oh, you're being funny. I get it.
I'm being funny.
I just want to
you
I'm gonna
can-
localize hurricane these guys.
Because you need cards too. You need to catch up to
I
me.
gotta catch up to Bunker, exactly. So we got rid of those guys. I guess I've got to reclaim from the deep, and I've got 3 gene-bound shackles. I guess I need to use a gene-bound shackles. All right, Bunker,
All
what
right,
do you
so
got?
what are Fanatic's incapacitated abilities? Can we take a look?
All right, Bunker, take a look through all your cards and see what you're gonna do.
Oh, you can play a card. You can have me or Tempest play a card. That's actually
Yeah.
probably... Or regain hit points is also a good one. All right, so basically I can play any of Bunker's cards.
Yep.
What would be my favorite card?
What do you think, John?
I mean, it's like if there
all
was
3
ever
upgrade
a time
modes,
to
all
play
3 turret modes.
If there was ever a time to play upgrade mode, it's now, right? Like, and you have lots of cards to play. You can use powers, right? Oh, you can't use power.
No.
But you can
Yes.
use a lot of one-shots. Ammo drop. Yes, I need more cards in hand. What's in my trash, by the way?
Which of the 6 cards?
Yes. Okay. Because I could play upgrade mode and then play something to get something out of there because I don't have enough in my hand. Oh, I don't know. Any thoughts from you guys?
Well, I'm probably gonna have somebody play a card. So if there's something you can do that will play off of that, that would be good.
Yeah, it's weird. Like,
Panda Skippy really wants to play.
You're spoiled for choice, is that?
ammo drop, then recharge mode. I need more cards. I need to get all the cards. I am spoiled for choice. I mean, Omni Cannon or Flat Cannon? I'm going to say Omni Cannon.
Omni Cannon is probably the best choice at this point.
Yeah. And then you could give me a heavy plating play or something like that to help me survive.
Yeah.
Or Tempest.
Or Tempest.
Just do something. And then I could draw a card. I guess I may as well with my power. I don't have any plus, so I'll use my power to draw a card. Which is the one card that is in my deck. Grenade Launcher.
Should you draw a card, and then that will be the final card?
Are you
That'll
going to
cause
be
your
playing?
trash to be reshuffled?
You're not going to be playing Reclaim from the Deep, so.
Yeah, my deck is empty right now, Jeremy. So,
Yeah.
So I will say yes. I will draw a card. I want more cards. Bunker now has a deck of 5 cards and a hand of 35 cards.
All right, so you're having Bunker play a card?
Well, I mean, do you have something that you would think would be good to play? Because I mean, I'm open to options.
I mean, I'm definitely going to get one of those Gene-bound shackles out.
But that's not incredibly helpful right at the
I
moment.
mean, the only thing that I might consider is that I'd want to get one out because whatever comes out with the environment, I might want to flash flood it. But we don't know that for sure. So if there's something better that can happen right away with Bunker, I'd say we should do that.
Yeah, I think Bunker should get his play.
Yeah, I'd be up for either Gatling Gun, which I wouldn't have to pay for by playing it now, or Heavy Plating.
All right,
I'll leave that up to you. But
play
yeah,
card,
go ahead.
Bunker, and what it... Whoa. It took a while for that to load right there.
Look at the scroll bar. I'm going to go for Heavy Plating, and then maybe next turn get the Gatling Gun out.
I think that is a perfectly fine choice.
And if you had Otherworldly Resilience in hand, I think that would have been the best play.
Cramp quarters.
But you don't have it, so. All right, so +1 damage is actually not awesome right now for us. But
No, that's bad. Whatever, I'm not going to take any damage.
Bunker hits me for 2, and then the other guy hits you for 2. Oh, no, he hit... Oh, because I'm the highest, and then I was the lowest.
Whoops.
Oh, no.
Now I was the highest, now I am the lowest.
Don't die. You're going to die.
Yep. All right, Bunker.
Die. It's all on Bunker.
All right, so I can... One hero may use a power. Heroes are immune to a damage type of your choice until the start of your next turn. One player may take an ongoing card from their trash in their hand. So unfortunately, that immunity thing is not very useful because there's like at least 4 different damage types on the board right now. Well, 3. We've got fire, projectile, and energy. Yeah. Oh, but they're all getting turned into melee, though.
They won't be by the time of his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could get a grenade launcher out and take out those guys. Which is probably what I'm going to do. I think immune to energy. Well, which one of Voss's thing does he do the most damage on? If you look at Voss's
That's
thing.
probably the Ion Lancer.
2 energy damage, 1 fire damage.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
energy is if you make me immune to energy, then I can survive. Maybe.
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 I'm sorry. I should be more positive.
We're on our last legs here, obviously. Yes, I want to move up to 3 cards.
Can I move up to 30? All right, what do you want to move? See, that's the question now. Jeez.
Well, you can move one of the heavy platings. Sure. I have one out. You can move one of the recharge modes. One of the grenade launchers too, sure. I have all of them. Yeah, so actually I'm not worried about the Iron Lancer now, which is good.
Right.
There's a bug. Omni Cannon's not showing its cards underneath.
Oh, yeah, they are under there, though. Just needs to refresh.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get to play a card, and then you're going to let me play a card, most likely. Or I guess you could give me 2 points, which might be more valuable at this stage.
Should have made yourself immune to fire and then played external combustion.
Well, it'd be melee.
Oh, right. Should have made yourself immune to melee and then played external combustion.
Yeah, let's see. I actually don't mind grenade launcher because if I can get into turret mode, like for next turn, then I'll have Omni Cannon and grenade launcher I can start using. Oh, maintenance is a good call too, so I can heal. And actually, you can let me heal on my turn.
Yes.
So, actually, yeah. Yeah.
Analysis paralysis is setting in.
It's going to delay turret mode for another turn.
I have too many things in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, I have +1 to damage, so the grenade launcher is nice right now. So let me put out the grenade launcher. And then you can let me put out something else. So I'm going to use the grenade launcher and take out those minions and then do a damage to Voss also.
So just both the
first,
minions?
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be the minions first. Because of his damage reduction.
Yep.
All right.
72 hit points versus 5 hit points.
I got this.
You got this.
All right, so drew in a heat foam grenade.
Oh. Is that what...
So, yeah, so actually I'm thinking about, like... So what do we think?
Do you want health?
I mean, I might want help. I might need help.
Who's driving the Greater Than Games Twitch account? Has that been in here for a while?
Oh, no, that's me.
Oh, is that you?
Okay.
Yeah. I thought that was like Christopher, someone being difficult.
No, that's just me.
Okay.
I think Craig drives all the accounts now, right? Basically.
Yeah, pretty
Indeed.
much. Pretty much.
Yeah, I think hit points.
I think hit points is the best option.
I mean, the thing is, it could be. I could get hit points if you play, and then I can play a maintenance unit, but I might not survive until Tempest turn unless I get hit points.
Yeah, take the HP. I think that's the best option.
We're surviving longer than I thought. It's been an hour now. We did have like 10 minutes of end of day thing. Oh, great. Okay, that's going to go next turn. The targeting innocence. Oh, psychic damage. And then he's going to play another. Yay! No damage. Boo! Gene Vanguard. Yay, 1 damage. All right. Bunker's fine. He has more hit points than before. Okay. So
do we want to go with another damage immunity, or do we want to do...
So
it's always going to be one of these top two. You don't need any more cards from your trash. So use a power. You want to use the what's it called? The grenade launcher again and start chipping away at that. You won't be able to kill him because of the Gene-bound guard, but
Yeah, grenade launcher is 2-2-1.
yeah.
So I could Omni Cannon the guard, which is a bit of a waste of the Omni Cannon, but it would get rid of him.
Oh, that makes
I know,
it hurt
right?
to think about.
I know.
Community Overlord power.
I like that title. I may get it officially changed.
Community Overlord.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, actually, I have external combustion, so you could make me immune to fire, and then I could burn it up. And that does how much damage? Is it 3?
Actually, that's good because this is doing fire too.
That's true.
Oh yeah, and well, it puts out an impending casualty, but then I can just discard a card to get rid of it.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think you've got enough cards. So I think fire immunity is definitely the right choice here.
Fire immunity, and then you can let me play more external combustions, so I can do all
Ooh,
whatever.
Yeah. All right, move 3 cards.
Yeah.
I know. Come on.
You have, I don't know.
Foam grenade.
I like foam grenades. Put one of those auxiliary power sources in one of the ammo drops.
All right, one more.
We're just like picking the cards that are first in alphabetical order.
Decommissioned hardware. I mean, how much is there in your trash? There's nothing in your trash. So.
Well, there will be when I shoot the. Don't just get not that one. Pick a flat cannon or something that's limited.
Flat cannon.
Yeah.
All right.
Decommissioned hardware is awesome.
All right. So now.
Hey, now it says 6.
External combustion.
Yeah, let's burn it up. Immune. So let's hit the guard. I guess it doesn't matter because he's not going to die, but that's okay. So you can just choose for me because it's not going to matter. And then I can grenade launcher and take out the guard. Well, let's see. So I could grenade launcher and take out the guard. Yeah, the thing is he's got his reduction because of his minions, so Omni Cannon's going to not be as awesome against him right now. I'll save the Omni Cannon.
You could do the launcher, get rid of the guard, then do the second 2 against targeting innocence, and then the 1 to clear the Psyweaver.
Yeah, but you know what? The innocence, the targeting innocence is going to kill the guard and the Psyweaver. Right? So I'm just going to Omni Cannon Voss.
This card deals each hero target 2 fire damage.
Oh, it's only hero targets. I thought it deals all
only.
targets. Okay, so yeah, grenade launcher then. We have to get rid of them. So Omni Cannon for next turn.
All right, so the guard is gone. Then we'll do 2 against targeting innocence, and then 1 against Gene-bound Psyweaver. Or do you want to just get rid of the Psyweaver and do 1 against Voss?
Yeah, I'd rather do against Voss than against the targeting innocence.
Okay.
So
yeah, I mean we're immune to it for this turn through. So
we are all bunker at this point.
We're bolstering our allies.
This does remind me of the game where we Absolute Zero pulled it out with everyone else incapacitated. So,
all right. So
do I want hit points or play a card?
I thought you were gonna external combustion.
Well, I don't have to necessarily.
It's not a bad idea, but I mean you are immune to fire currently. But
2 hit points.
Yeah.
I'll get a maintenance unit out next turn, hopefully.
Yes. Then I can actually.
It depends on what guys come out, right? What I can do. Yeah, immune to that, and then this I can just. What? Oh, I don't get the chance because that happens at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's bad timing. That's
and
really
then
bad.
I can't play cards.
All right, so
well, I'm gonna discard a card. Yes. All right, because the other thing happens at the start of the environment turn. Oh, chat room, you should have told us about that. You didn't. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Let's get rid of a Gatling gun. I have 2. Bunker is looking rough. Oh no. Oh good. Fire damage.
Hey, there we go. Oh, perfect.
That's exactly what we want. Okay. So now is an interesting question. Do I want to remain immune to fire and live?
Or do something else and die? Difficult choice.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be nice to use a power, but... yeah, that spaceship is terrible.
Yes.
Yeah. So it also, So check what the spaceship does at the start of the turn. It destroys ongoing cards, right?
Well, you can't play cards anyway right now. So...
Do I have any ongoings out, actually?
Oh.
That probably doesn't matter. I'm just curious. What do I have in play?
All equipment.
Yeah, so actually I'm not worried about that. And if I'm immune to fire, I'm not worried about the spaceship at all. So, immune to fire. All right. I do want to move up to 3 cards. I'm going to charge up the Omni Cannon enough to kill Voss in 1 shot. This is the plan. All right, let's get rid of grenade launcher. I have one already. And something else like that. So, I mean, I don't need that many copies of mode cards. So you can get an upgrade mode and a recharge mode. And an Omni Cannon. There's lots of choices. 9 cards. That's 18 damage under there. Okay. So, I think grenade launcher. I don't really need to draw a card. And so I'll pick away at targeting innocents because it is causing me to take damage because it actually pulls out impending casualties now. All the time. And Voss. Oh, can I hit Voss? Yeah, because
that's not a minion.
Yeah, definitely 2 to Voss. And 1 to Victor.
What's your vector, Victor?
Roger.
I was over Unger, and Unger was overdone.
So, I'm going to need hit points.
Yes, hit points.
Yay! 7. Immune to damage. Then I get some psychic. Oh, right, because, it destroys my ongoing and I can't, so yes, discard a card. All players agree. Discard, I don't know, an ammo drop. I have 2. Or whatever. Find something. Ammo drop sounds good. Oh, and Victor's increasing the damage. This is bad, guys. This is rooftop combat is also bad.
Yes.
This is bad.
Well, it destroys those things.
Yeah, it gets rid of these, so it could be worse.
I don't have to discard a card.
Well, and you're immune to the fire, and forced deployment. So we got to kill him this turn, or we're screwed.
69 points. Can you do it?
I have 1 hit point. I'm fine.
Just a flesh wound.
Oh no! He's playing his extra card, and now I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Sad. Poor Bunker.
-2 hit points.
He held on pretty good there.
I think we did pretty well given our team.
Yes. We definitely lasted longer than I thought we were going to. That is for sure.
Click the share button and share our defeat.
Oh no, we don't want people knowing that this happened.
And that will share on your Steam library. Magic.
Look at that. How do I view? Let's see what happens if I view my online. Yeah, see, Steam is currently in
'cause you're
offline mode.
not going to upload right now.
Yeah, let's see if I
Well,
can't
the
get myself
forum
up.
has spoken, and we could not win that battle. I feel like if there were different cards that came out at the start, we might have had a better chance. And I feel like we did pretty good given the
We gave it a decent shot.
the old college try, right?
A for effort from Silverleaf. Thank you, Silverleaf.
That's appreciated.
See, this is one of those situations where I feel like if we had had a fourth hero in the mix, I feel like this would have been a winnable battle, depending on who that fourth hero was.
Legacy.
Yeah, exactly.
Legacy or Visionary or someone who can help increase damage.
Yeah.
For the heroes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think I mentioned it not last week because I wasn't on the stream last week, but Visionary I think is my new favorite character now that I actually know how to use her. Before doing the stream with John explaining how to use the Visionary, I had no idea. I was just doing psychic damage with her and like discarding all of like the deck management cards because I didn't understand how it worked. But
Yeah,
now
this
I
character
now
sucks.
No, what is this? Look at cards? Who wants to look at cards? God, I want to deal psychic damage.
Well, if you're new to Sentinels and you're watching, please take note that we are playing on advanced mode, which is not considered to be balanced gameplay. So it's not. We're playing on super hard mode, basically, intentionally.
Exactly. We did it once before, right? Didn't we play? We played as
And we got destroyed.
yeah, against
Advanced Dawn.
and got destroyed. And that's the thing. Like of the advanced ones, Advanced Dawn and Advanced Voss are pretty much like way harder than Advanced Blade and Advanced.
Yeah, I mean, Advanced Blade can be difficult because on his front side, he can catch up really fast. And get to
Yes,
his
that's true. Like
start.
if you're not, if your team is not stacked to deal a lot of damage quickly, like right in the first couple of turns, then yeah, you'll be in trouble against Advanced Blade.
Unless you have Visionary.
Unless you have Visionary.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so had we gotten beat 15 minutes ago, I would have said we could do another game. But it's already 9:15, so I think that.
But we had to hang on by our fingernails for 20 minutes.
I'm sorry. It was my end of days that killed our time on that.
No, I think that honestly, I'm psyched that we got that because I love being able to show people how those kinds of cards work. Because this game can be so mechanically complex once you get cards like that into play, and knowing how to use them effectively is really what's going to make you be successful at this game or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it makes me happy to see that we actually made it so it works properly.
Indeed. All right, so as we open the stream, let us close the stream and let you know that if you have not heard yet, what are you living under a rock? Sentinels is coming out for Steam, for Mac and PC next Monday, December 22nd. We will be doing another stream next Tuesday on the 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, but we will probably not be doing one on the 30th or the 29th or the 30th, whatever it is in between Christmas and New Year's. I don't think we're going to do a stream. We're actually going to be taking some much needed time off here at the Handelabra studio, whereby, we've basically, ever since pretty much PAX, we've been in what they call crunch mode. If you're not familiar with crunch mode from the games industry, it basically means you work like 90 to 120 hours a week because we launched a game, and then we launched a game, and then we wanted to launch another game, and it was all the same game, but it was launching across different platforms, and it was constantly trying to work stuff out. So that's going to happen, and that'll be our final thing. And once we get it out on Steam, we're going to basically sleep for a week and then wake up in 2015.
Yeah, and we'll have some news in 2015 about expansion packs, so watch out for that.
What did you say, John? News about expansion packs?
This game has expansions?
I know that everybody
Maybe.
who is watching in the stream is going to be excited to hear about our plans for the expansion packs. Mainly just because that's the number one question we get all the time, always. So when are the expansion packs coming? When are the expansion packs coming? Well, I tell you, probably maybe not on the 1st, but possibly as early as January 5th, we will have some news about that. So prepare your body for news about expansion packs.
My body is ready.
All right. So,
excellent.
so thank you for joining us. We have been Handelabra, joined with 1/5 of Greater Than Games. 1/6 of Greater Than Games.
Yes.
1/6 of Greater Than Games was with us.
Yeah.
Craig, the new community manager over there, who I'm sure if you are a fan of Sentinels, you've probably bumped into him on the forum. I've been Jeremy. My partner is John. that's going to be it for this week, and we will see you next week with some more Sentinels. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.